Hello everyone, I'm Sonali Gupta, Mumbai-based clinical psychologist. Today we are going to be speaking about anxiety and ways to deal with anxiety. This is one of the topmost reasons people reach out for therapy. Also, for some of you who have been writing to me either on Instagram or on my email account have been asking me for tips for how to deal with anxiety. This video is going to focus on just that. Anxiety can often feel like a general sense of unease, of what may seem as you feeling that you have difficulty breathing, there are palpitations, you feel that the walls are caving in, you're feeling suffocated, you're feeling claustrophobic, you also don't know what's happening, there's a certain restlessness that takes over that makes it difficult for you to function. These are some of the symptoms. Do you find yourself experiencing this very often? If yes, then the video will talk about how do we manage it. One of the first tips to deal with anxiety is to remember when we are feeling anxious, when you are feeling restless, we end up catastrophizing, which means we end up thinking about the worst case scenario, doomsday scenario. Remind yourself that between the best case scenario and the worst case scenario, there are a lot of options that lie. Catch yourself every time you find yourself moving to a catastrophic scenario. For example, you have texted a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, and they haven't responded to your text for a couple of hours. A lot of people just move on to thinking that maybe he or she is angry with me, now he or she is going to break up, they don't like me, they are not going to talk to me. In moments where you find your mind moving to the worst case scenario, catch yourself catastrophizing. The second important thing to remember is that when a panic attack strikes or you start feeling anxious, you need to remember that this will pass. This will last only for a limited time, and to tell yourself that it is an anxiety attack and you are not going to die. I hear clients often tell me they feel that something will happen to them, they will die, they wouldn't be able to sit in one place or even stand in one place. Identify that it's anxiety and it will allow you to calm down in a small way at least. The third most important tip, which seems to work for a lot of my clients, other people who I've spoken to, is deep breathing. When I say deep breathing, what do I mean by it is that when you breathe in, your stomach inflates like a balloon. When you breathe out, the stomach goes in. Engage in this conscious deep breathing at least for a couple of minutes and it will immediately bring down your anxiety. Your anxious thoughts and the breathing and your focus on breathing both can't coexist at the same time. With most people, deep breathing does seem to work. The fourth important tip is that when it comes to research, it does prove that exercise, which could mean like hitting the gym, which could mean going for a walk or a dance class, or even the simple act of getting up from your bed and walking in your own house, can help to reduce anxiety. So when you're feeling anxious, choose to find a way where you could either go for an exercise ritual or even get up from your bed and at least walk, pace a little at your home, that allows the anxiety to be released. Anxiety is often energy which is stuck in our physical body, and you would be able to feel it either in your shoulders, or like clients would say, it feels like a pit in the stomach, my shoulders are consistently tense. So an act like exercise will instantly help. For everyone who has been asking me, writing to me, are there any apps that could help them when it comes to anxiety? Yes, of course. For a lot of people, apps seem to work, but not for everyone. So some of the apps that I can possibly suggest to you that may help you manage your anxiety, there's Headspace, there's Calm. One app which I personally use is Meditation Studio, which is very specific, has visual guided meditation, and it works brilliantly. It has worked brilliantly for me and for some of my clients. So you could begin using any of these apps. They all come with a free trial, so that should give you enough reason to try all of these and figure out which one works for you. The other ritual which I found it personally useful, also my clients speak highly of it, is journaling. When you find yourself struggling with anxiety, take a moment to put down what you're feeling. Even if it may just mean just scribbling something, just putting it out there. When the moment you put down your thoughts, you write it on paper, it kind of calms you. Having said that, I'm going to repeat this. You don't need to read what you have written. You can completely throw the paper after you have written it down. But write about it in a diary, or if you think even the act of just typing it on the phone would help release your anxiety, engage in that. Now the next one, it seems really simple, but trust me, it works. Soothing rituals like just getting up and making a cup of tea or going for a shower are some simple rituals that help people calm down. Figure out what is a ritual that works for you. In fact, if you have more rituals that work for you which you find soothing, write to me, and maybe it would also help me reach out to others with some rituals which worked for you. Do write to us about it. I'm going to end the video by saying that if you think none of these are working, the anxiety has been way too prolonged, then do reach out to a psychiatrist or a mental health professional who can help you deal with it. If the anxiety is very intense, it does help to reach out to a mental health professional who can help you manage it. In my experience, anxiety can be managed. So don't lose hope. If you are struggling with it, you will be able to manage it as you gradually work through it. Thanks for watching. If you think you have any suggestions, feedback or techniques that help you with anxiety, do write to us. For all you know, it may help many others who are watching the channel. If you like our channel, do subscribe to us. Click the bell icon so that you get a notification every time a video is up on Tuesday.